some math problems here. Milk needs to be thinned to a ratio of 3 parts milk to 2 parts water. The milkman has by mistake added water so that he has 8 liters of milk, which is half water and half milk. What must he add to make the proportions of the mixture correct? So let's take note that in order for milk to be thinned, the ratio should be 3:2, which means 3 parts of milk to 2 parts of water. Now it is given here that the milkman mistakenly added water so that he has 8 liters of milk. So the solution is 8 liters. 8 liters of milk solution, which is half water and half milk. So that means 4 liters of milk. He added 4 liters of milk and 4 liters of water instead. But this ratio isn't 3:2. This is 1:1 or 4:4. So what must he add to make the proportions of the mixture correct? Okay, so we're given the ratio 3:2. 3 here is the parts of milk, and then 2 is for water. So that means he needs to add more milk than water. So we need to increase the volume of milk here. And that means we need to find the volume of milk that should be added to 4 liters of water to get a ratio of 3:2. So we can use ratio and proportion here. So that would be 3:2 equals, let's say x. We let x as the volume of milk that should be added, and then is to 4. And then we cross multiply to solve for x. This is 3 times 4/2 equals x. Therefore x is equal to 12/2, which is equal to 6. Therefore we need 6 liters of milk to get a ratio of 3:2. So that is 6, it should be 6:4. But we already have 4 liters of milk here, so we only need 2 liters more of milk to be added to make the proportions of the mixture correct. So the answer here is this one, 2 liters of milk. What is the equation of the new parabola created by shifting y equals x squared 3 units in the positive y-axis direction? Since the parabola is shifted 3 units in the positive y-axis direction, so that is shifted above, then there will be a change for the value of y here. That is, we increase y by 3 units. The whole function y equals x squared, we increase that by 3 units. Therefore, the answer is y equals x squared plus 3. So the answer here is letter C. The function y equals 3x squared is shifted 2 units towards the positive x-axis to the right and 3 units towards the positive y-axis going up. Find the resulting function. So we're given here the original function, which is y equals 3x squared, and it says here the function is shifted 3 units towards the positive y-axis, so going up. So that means we add 3 units to the whole function. So this would be y equals 3x squared plus 3. But it also says here that the function is shifted 2 units towards the positive x-axis to the right. So that means if the shift is x units or a units towards the right, then we replace the value of x as, say, x minus a. If it's towards the left, this is towards, then if it's towards the left, then we add x plus a, or we replace the value of x as x plus a. So in this case, it is shifted 2 units towards the positive x-axis. So we replace the value of x here with x plus 2. So our function would become y equals 3 times x minus 2 squared plus 3. So the answer here is letter E. A sphere with diameter 1 unit is enclosed in a cube of side 1 unit each. Find the unoccupied volume remaining inside the cube. So let's draw this first. So this is our drawing here. We have a cube and a sphere. So our sphere here is enclosed in this cube, which has a side that is equal to 1 unit. So this one is equal to 1, as well as this one too. And it says here that the sphere has a diameter of 1 unit. Now to solve for the unoccupied volume remaining inside the cube, so that means this space here, we just need to find the volume of the cube minus the volume of the sphere. So that would be volume of unoccupied space equals the volume of the cube minus the volume of the sphere. The formula in solve for the volume of the cube, which can be solved using this formula, V equals a cube, where a here is the side or the edge of the cube. And for the volume of the sphere, we can use this formula, 4/3 pi r cubed. And we can find our radius by getting the half of the diameter, since we are given a diameter which is equal to 1 unit. So half of that is just 0.5 unit from the center to this point here. And now we can solve for the volume of the space. This is just a cubed minus 4/3 pi r cubed. So we substitute the values. The value of a is 1, so this is 1 cubed minus 4/3 pi, radius is 0.5 cubed. So this is 1 minus 4/3 pi times 0.125. Simplifying this further would give us 0.5 pi over 3. Now we don't have 1 minus 0.5 pi over 3 in our choices here. So we can write 0.5 as 1/2. So this is 1 minus 1/2 pi over 3. So this is just equal to 1 minus pi over 6. Therefore, the volume of the unoccupied space here is just equal to 1 minus pi over 6. So this is our answer. Find the shaded area when two squares with side A intersect as shown in the figure below. So we need to solve for this area here. It is given here that the side of the squares are just equal to A, and then the shaded area here, this one, is also a square, and it is the sides are just half of the side of the bigger squares, the larger squares. So that means this side is just 1/2 of A. And now we can solve for the area of this small square. So to solve for the area of the square, so that is just s squared, and the value of our s is equal to 1/2 A squared. So this is just 1/4 A squared, or just A squared over 4. So this is our answer here, A squared over 4. The answer is letter B, or just 1/4 A squared. If the largest side of a triangle is A and the other two sides are B and C, what relation exists between them? Let's say this is our triangle and this is the largest side, A, and the other two sides are B and C. So what relation exists between them? So the largest side of the triangle is greater than the difference of the smaller sides. It should be A greater than the difference of the two sides, B and C. It should be absolute value of that, because we can interchange C and B, C minus B or B minus C. And it is less than the sum of the two smaller sides. So in the choices here, we look for these two options here. Okay, this cannot be. So the answer is this one. A is greater than the absolute value of B minus C.